Hello, hello. Welcome to today's message. Mims is already up here saying hello. Oh, and she's gone. I hope you are doing well on this beautiful, beautiful day, whatever the day may be for you. Weather-wise, I guess, but also, how you choose, what you choose, how you choose to make it, right? We are given the gift of free will, the ability to choose how we respond, how we interact, how we engage, what we focus in on, what we take as um, ours, what we choose to release, not to take in. And, it's as simple as that. And sometimes it can be a lot more complicated than that, but, you start getting the hang of it, and prioritizing your well being, and it gets easier. It gets real easy to spot it out and be like, that's making me not feel good. It's out, right? That's not me. That's not for my greatest and highest good. It's out. So this ownership, you might not be able to control the external circumstances, but you can certainly choose how you engage with them. Okay, so there's those messages. Okay, let's start with some messages from the Arcturians and what they have to say to us, what they want us to kind of focus on here, or a start point, a launch pad, a springboard, if you will. And see, yeah. And if you're drawn to this reading for any reason, it could be just the energy that's coming from the reading itself, because energy transmits and transmutes inspiration, messages, whatever your reason. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with this card that came out and said, "Hello, I'm your card for today, and I'm about duality." The energy of duality helps you make peace with your inner duality. It helps you live in balance, oneness, and harmony so you can continue on your path to a cosmic consciousness. It helps you discover life through enjoyment and play. Okay, beautiful. Yes, play is very, very important, and it's an indicator, it's a way point. It's a check in with your heart and your inner child. Like, I really feel like, the what is the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, right? And they do the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, right? When you do the cross. Um, well, it always felt weird to me because, first of all, it was the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, which seemed very imbalanced, right? There's no recognition to the mother. And I actually think it's the Father, Mother, Child, and Spirit, personally. That makes more sense, right? We are our own parents of our own inner child. We have that. We need the balancing, the duality of the masculine and feminine energies. And then the two of them, when they are balanced and in union, they create the third, which is the child version of self, right? And it's up to both of their balance that inputs into the child, and then the Holy Spirit. So there's that. That's just a personal thing, whether it's channeled or not. We may never know. This is all about using your own discernment, what feels right for you when you check in with your heart. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. It doesn't have to. Not all things will or should, but can. But also, it's not necessary. We are so eclectic and unique, diverse, for good reason, I'd say. Okay, that's a lot, but we've got Ingwas. Ooh, lion energy. And then Wunjo and Iwas. Oh, beautiful. Joy. I don't know what the other ones are, but we've got pure horsepower here and the lion. This seems amazing. And I'm getting that like masculine, feminine inner child right there from those guys. Okay, Ingwas. The lion. Creation, wholeness, harmony, evolution, energetic burst. Still, but with slowly building intensity, the full mane lion sits poised for action. He holds within himself the potential for an explosive release of energy. He is the leader and father of his pride. If called to it, he will make the ultimate sacrifice to ensure the survival of the next generation. Ingwaz is a rune of growth, the spark of life, and the germinating seed. It has enormous creative potential and is the fertile male representation in balance with Berkano's female. Okay. If you receive this rune in a reading, consider taking time away to create space for transformation and inner growth. It is time to build up your energy stores. An explosive expenditure of energy may soon be needed. Okay, yes, coming in, lion coming in with the energy of the summer too, where things typically start to change speed, right? Okay. Then we have Ewas. The horse is a trusted helper and a stalwart companion on the longest journeys. Working with humanity in a role of companionship and trust for millennia, the horse knows the power of a team and cooperation. Iwaz, while a swift energy, uses no force. Its way is persuasion, suggestion, and invitations of friendship. The power of this rune lies in union and partnership. Iwaz points to symbolic relationships, to the joining of individual and harmonious beings. It encourages you to find flexibility and be adaptable to change. This is the time to go with your heart or intuition and not your head. Okay, feminine. Let's just like joy is your essential. What's it that? Oh, man. 1 second. Okay, we got Wunjo. Wunjo. Where are you, Wunjo? Hummingbird is joyful as he dances in between the flowers. His happy energy and satisfaction in harmony with life brings his wishes into being. He dances his dance, surrounded by the jewel-like flashes of his friends and family. Wunjo, with its ecstatic energy, is a most welcome rune in a reading. It has a certain bittersweetness as the final rune of the first et, bringing the whisper of change or a swift, like the first rays of a sunset after a shift. Sorry, not a swift. Like the first rays of a sunset after a perfect day. When this delightful rune pops up, you can expect joy, fellowship, and harmony. A symbol of well-being, it brings love, prosperity, and fulfillment. Beautiful. I feel like this is the mother, father, um, inner child, and spirit, because spirit possesses the duality and balance and harmony, right? And there's your joy and your reserving energy, and then your heart connection. So that's beautiful. Or yeah, sun power. Sun power. Okay, well, that seems like a gorgeous start to this reading so far. Oops. Yes, my shuffling can be loud, but hopefully it's not burst in your eardrums or anything. Okay, so this balance and duality. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm getting it. This pause for cause, this redistribution or a what is it? What did it say? Storing up your energy, preparing for a expenditure that's coming up. It's like you have a big weekend. It's going to be super busy, and you have a day off before. Don't use that day off before running around and exhausting yourself before your weekend. Use it to fill your energetic reserves so that you have lots in the tank. I'm also getting like solar batteries, right? Like solar power. You have to take the energy and store it somewhere when the sun is out so that you have lots on hand when the moon comes out. Okay. Let's just get into it. Ooh, fast moving energy as a start. Okay, so something's coming. I'm getting a sense that something is coming. Okay, and this could be earth shattering, groundbreaking. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a tower or two on its way, right? Some sort of swift change here. Okay, so we've got the energy of flowing here. It's flowing and it's a going. Okay, where is it going? Towards emotional abundance. Beautiful. This is wishes come true. This is dreams come true. This is fulfillment and abundance on the most important level, I like to think this is joy, love, peace, freedom, compassion, gratitude, and beautiful, beautiful harmony. Okay, which is amazing, gorgeous. Okay, and what? And what? I think it's a union of some kind. Something's coming towards you. This could be, you could be meeting the love of your life. This could be, and if you already have the love of your life, then this is a deepening of that bond. Or it could be a partnership of another kind, like a best friend that comes in, or, you may be getting a new pet and that bond is tight, or a job situation, career oriented situation that's harmonious and beautiful and reciprocating and, all of the above. Okay. And also, because we're talking about duality, this is also that beautiful balanced harmony within that you achieve that kind of sets you into a homeostasis, and and it's like an internal revolution, right, of like harmony and peace, which is beautiful. Okay, and celebrated. So this is something that your divine spirit team has been wishing, wanting, pushing for you to experience, to have, um, and it's coming for you. You deserve this. You deserve this. Okay. Love, 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 love. Okay, what else we got here? Oh my goodness. Love, 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 love. Be patient for it. I'm serious here. Okay, so it's love. It's love. Whether internally or externally or both, okay? Because of this, this is all the sides, angles, levels, perspectives. This is dimensions. It's all of the above. So that's some kind of gorgeousness. Okay, what do we got on the sides here? We've got the King of Pentacles and a wish coming true. Okay, so this could be the King of Pentacles that's coming into you. Okay, so this is either you or the person, place, or thing that is coming to you here. Okay, and they are either the wish or they're bringing in the wish. This is a wish come true. This is receiving the wishes, the wish, the big wish, whatever your big wish is. Okay, I feel like I said wish too much. Okay, we've got experience and we've got dedication. And oh my goodness. Okay, if you've been with me from, well, more than just this time, I apply certain meanings to each card, okay? And I try to be consistent with them. They change slightly, um, but it's more of like certain aspects of the card itself will stand out depending on the positioning of the cards, right? But typically, they all, once they have been given their general meaning, it sticks, and this way you, the viewer, can also read and feel and intuit to the cards with me, right? And so we're kind of on the same page. So I like this consistency because then the cards, and it's about, what the intuition is bringing in and the layout of the cards, how the cards are interacting with each other. Okay, so anyways, these two cards right here, this is the twin flame, the divine union, the divine counterpart, your soulmate, your person, this is love, stability, right? It's the balance, right? The four legs of the table create a balanced, sturdy table and surface for things for it to hold beautiful, beautiful things, like a foundation. Okay, and then we've got the yellow, celebratory energy and colors. Yellow is like solar plex chakra, which is the sun. Okay, and the sun is about all of the good, life-giving, nurturing, warmth, everything that the sun represents. Okay, a beautiful, beautiful star. Okay, and then it's also super abundant. Like, look at all of the flowers. So this is about joyous union. This is just the most beautiful card. Okay, and it's right here. It's right here. And beside it here is the abundance card. This is material realm abundance. This is the slow but steady growth of a tree getting to a point where it is producing all of the beautiful, beautiful blooms and fruit, right? That is able to be received, enjoyed, um, made, what, like, it's just for generations. Okay, we've got this whole generational thing, and it also tilts to like ancestry, like your ancestral line. um, they've all had a role in the growth of this tree, right? And now is the time when it's time for it to bloom. Okay, and the King of Pentacles is the slow moving, he is the oak tree. Okay, and he's holding this star. Okay, and that's why there's this connection with this bringing in a wish, because this is the star. So yeah, this is either you or somebody in your energy field holding this wish. They've received it and they have it. Okay, so that's beautiful. And this is beautiful. Okay, this one is the 5. This is the dedication, the one that I associate with um, dedication, because it's giving me the samurai vibes, right? We've got um, this sword right here that the focus on, it's in line with your chakra system, right, connected to the third eye with the hilt there. We've got these other two here, which is giving me like the balance of, you know, light and dark, masculine, feminine, right, the dualities, and this steady dedication in the center. Okay, and then this one here is the like experience and past versions of self, the pathway towards your intuition, like the pathway of your spiritual journey. Okay. And the overflowing cup is you are the cup. The cup is emotions. The cup holds liquid sunshine. Okay. And these are past versions of cups that just couldn't hold the liquid sunshine. So this is like the death of the old, the rebirth of the new, the death of the old, the rebirth of the new, and that process leading you along your spiritual journey towards you, the overflowing cup, becoming a cup, a vessel able to hold the liquid sunshine and overflow. Okay, so the 2 of cups, this one is about 2 overflowing cups coming together. See, we've got these 2 cups up here. They come together and then they supersize into these 2 giant overflowing cups. And together their overflow turns into this wall of overflow. Okay, it's not, we're no longer dribbling, drizzling. We are like a tsunami, is what I typically call it. Tsunami of love, just radiating out frequency. Boom. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. So I feel like this is coming in quick. We've got the 8 of Wands. Wands talk about air, right? We're all about arrows flying. So this is fast movement. Um, and the reds in there is that passionate energy. Okay. And then we've got the lion who is talking about get ready, you know, reserve your energy because something major is coming in for you, and to don't overthink it. Connect in with your heart. That's how, and you know, be joyful and balanced, right? So that's how we got to there. Okay, and then on the bottom we've got the Fool card, 0, which is like unlimited possibilities, a fresh slate, like a fresh canvas, right? Anything's possible, and this light-hearted, jumping, leaping, blind faith, this trusting in the unknown, and that joyousness of the leap, right? You're not like, okay, I'm gonna leap and leap. That one is like, yes, I'm all in. Okay. Who flipped? Okay, so we've got, this is the grounding and meditating. Okay, sitting on the ground here, going it within. So meditating, we've got this wooden staff here that's connecting the ground with your intuition. So this is that going within meditative. And then this one is the being held back. Okay, we've released ourselves from all these other swords here, but these 2 are still kind of holding us back, and it can represent a need to like to just everybody be cool, you know, like calm down, take a step. Like this could be the lion being like, okay, this is all go go go, but you need to rest right now. Okay, so but it could also be things that are holding you back, like mindsets and limiting beliefs, right? Ego, pride, other things, people, places, or things that kind of keep us from moving forward. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, and so this meditating, it's like a forced meditation. Take a moment to meditate. Okay, now they just fell out because I have a hard time holding the deck when it's full, but there are no accidents in the tarot land. Well, in the spiritual realm, all things happen for a reason. Okay, so the 2 of Swords, this is that crossroads, right? The not knowing which way to go. Again, connecting with your intuition, because the figure is blindfolded, but the moon is huge in behind. And we also have the water, right? Which is like, this isn't a choice that you choose with your eyes and your mind. This is a choice or a decision or that you make based on your heart, okay, based on your intuition. And it's also about balance. So they call this one the crossroads because we've got the 2 swords crossing here, and one of the swords is incomplete and the other one is true. So it's suggesting that there's like one right way, and you have to use your intuition to find it. But I don't like that definition personally. But take what resonates for you. Okay, this could be just balancing between your head and your heart. And if we put it here, it's like that crossroads. I'm also getting it's like that point before you make a decision and head into a direction that's different, right? Like you're driving when you consider like a fork in a road, right? You were on this one road. And when you get to a fork, the road that you were previously on ends at that point because now you're either going left or you're going right. You're taking the left road, which is a whole new road, or the right road, which is a whole new road. So it's this crossroads, this leaving the old road behind and moving into it towards a new road. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. What do we got? These fell on the ground here. Boy, I don't have a lot of space to bend over there. Okay. We got the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So the Four of Swords, also four, this is the balancing, but this is the release. This is the letting go of the old versions of self, limiting beliefs, mindsets, people, places, things, situations, karmic relationships, habits, mindsets, all the things that no longer serve, letting them go, putting them to rest. Okay. And then this one is the Messenger card. So we've got this horse again. So I want to say it's a message of the heart. Okay. So this could be whatever this person, place or thing, but it's really feeling like well, use your discretion what it feels like to you. Okay. But it's coming in and it's bringing in a message. So if this is a person being like, hey, I want to date you or be with you or whatever, right? A confession of love or emotion or commitment. This could also be if you're manifesting a career move or job opportunity. This is somebody coming in being like, I want to work with you. Um, I have the other half of what you have, and together we could be a whole. And you know, whatever, right? Or this could be you coming in, um, creating your own or having your own. Um, I was going to say reconciliation again. It just popped into my head. Having your own internal, like a brainstorm or a great idea or some way of moving forward differently than what you've previously done. Okay. And I feel like it's connected to this releasing. And that makes sense. When you release things, you allow the energy to move differently around and through you and to you. So I'm gonna do this. Nope. I feel like this one's over here because we're letting go of the things of the past. Okay. And it might be connected to, I feel like this grounded king energy, this grounded action in the material realm. They're the one who, um, I don't know, is in a position to or has the ability to release the things that no longer serve. Okay. Based on their experience, knowing what to release. Okay. And then message this message is coming in, but be patient. So this could be here. Is it connected to the king? Could be connected to the king. Okay, whether the king is you or someone else, they're coming in, it's coming in quickly. You know, being in this balanced state and suddenly just being like, aha, I know what I have to do. And you, with this new inspired energy, you're running with it and you are completely changing your life, right? It's like sitting at this crossroads and then being like, aha, I see this if I go to the left. And that excites me. That brings me joy. That makes my heart sing. I'm going to head in that direction. And then you run with it and you go with it and you take it and make it happen, right? So the King of Wands is the action king of movement and communication. Knows what he wants, balanced, has the lion and the lioness. Okay, this is your lion energy, knowing exactly what they want and going for it. Okay, and I feel like this is connected here to the wish. You have to know what you want to make a wish, right? What are you wishing for? I wish I knew what to wish for, right? No, you know what you're wished for, and that's why this king is here. And there's also a dedication. This king is very dedicated to making their wish happen for them. Okay. And it seems to be related to the heart, to love, to union, to balance. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So it's about action, and that tracks with this um, Ingwas card, the lion card. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, turning in your favor. I mean, that's like all of these cards here. Being patient as the wheel turns in your favor, it connected to the love, the abundance, and it's coming, it's moving. It's moving. Beautiful. Amazing. It actually can go in a lot of different spots here, but we'll put it there for now. Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like the Wheel of Fortune is like it kind of it's what turns it is your energy. So like this releasing the old things, right? You're getting the energy moving, and that moving energy is what's turning the wheel in your favor. We don't want slow, stagnant, confused, stale, unmoving energy. That does nothing for anything for anybody but keep things stuck, stagnant, and still, right? I always think of energy like a river. Rivers flow. Did a card flip? Uh-huh. So the work. Work is definitely involved in the past here, or part of the path, sorry, because the work is ongoing. Okay, and it contributing to your abundance, which makes sense, right? A lot of times we have to choose love. Maybe that's what this card is about. It's the choosing of love, to go towards your heart, to go towards balance, choosing the light, right? There's so many opportunities that we have, especially if we've had a tough go at life and have been used and abused. And, a lot of people, they turn into what their environment was, right? And I feel like, you've chosen your heart. You've maintained or even recognized that you don't want to be like those who treated you awful. You want to be something different. So you created boundaries for yourself and became independent. Okay. And we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles on the board, which is divine counterparts, right? They balance each other. And I feel like these boundaries are around your dedication to making your wishes come true. This is even boundaries against or around your own disbelief or limiting beliefs, right? That you can't have what you wish for. Those thoughts penetrate, those thoughts come in, invade even. And you need to have those strong boundaries to recognize them and not entertain them, not give them, not allow any of the energy to flow in that direction, right? This is that dedication, keeping the eye on the prize, which is joyful, balance, beautiful, gorgeousness. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, yeah, she is highly connected to her intuition. Look at the size of the moon behind her. She's in an abundant place, very independent, focused on what she's got going on. Okay. She's kind of created her own stability and balance and joy, right? She's got wheat and roses. I mean, there's a certain level of self abundance that's going on there. And that's the dedication to self and becoming an overflowing cup, right? To heal, to transform. And there is the protection. Okay. And I feel like this protection is your love and your prosperity is divinely protected, connected to the spirit realm here. Like the universe wants you to be a supersized overflowing cup or two supersized overflowing cups, because the love resonance that ripples out from that kind of love and union and joy and emotional regularity, stability is what turns all wheels, right? It ripples out and affects everyone who witnesses, sees it, feels it. And that's a beautiful thing. it elevates, it inspires, it, I don't know, makes magic real, elevates. Was that a flipper? Nope. Was that a flipper? Nope. Flip all the way out if you want to be out here. Yeah, because I feel like energetically there may be things that, oh, the Emperor. Wow. Things that would want to maybe stand in the way of a great love, union, balance, prosperity, and joy, right? Think of low vibrating, dense energy, anythings. When you raise your frequency, you move yourself into another dimension, basically. And so those lower energy things no longer have access to you, right? So they may want to try and hold you down. And this is your protection around that. Nothing's going to hold you down, okay? Because we've got the Emperor on the table, and the Emperor makes things happen, okay? And I feel like this patient Emperor who's done the work or is doing the work could be the one en route here. And then we got the World at the bottom, which is coming full circle, having another chance. Gorgeous. Okay, I need more cards. I guess we'll Destiny. Truth and destiny, and reaching your goal, getting to the top of the mountain, having the perspective, getting to a place, a point, a part, reaching a goal. So this balance could be the goal. I'm getting like, you're collecting all your energy and you're checking your battery. And when the battery says 100%, then you are at the top. Like you're ready to go now because you're 100% ready to go, right? Um, and then the Ace of Swords. This is my Excalibur, right? It's like the sword of truth, but it's also like a sword of destiny. Like when King Arthur was just he was a squire, right? And only he could pull the sword from the stone because it was part of his destiny, because he was worthy. And so this is why you have such divine protection, because this is part of your destiny to have the kind of love that tsunamis ripples out into the world, okay? Whether it's this balance within self or an external love, it's got to be both, because you, as within, so without. So you attract in what you are. So you can't attract in a balanced love unless you are balanced love within. So that's beautiful. Okay. Are there any in the world cards still in the bottom? Okay. If there's any other cards that want to come out from this deck, now is a good time for it before we move on to a different deck. Okay. You've got people being drawn in, people coming towards you. Because it's a 5, it can go either way, either for or against you. This could be people coming in to celebrate with you, or they want to poke you with their little arrows here, right? They either want to roast roast marshmallows in your favor, or they want to roast you, okay? So depending, but I feel like you will draw in and affect a lot of people one way or the other. And that's just part of it, part of the ripple, right? You can't ripple out anything without affecting all in your wake, right? Just like a tsunami. It affects the good, bad, and the ugly. It affects everything in its wake. So I don't know where to put this card. This card just kind of throws everything out of balance here, but maybe not. Maybe, part of the goal here is to share your truth with people, right? Be an example of one or two who were able to come into this kind of beautiful union. Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, which other card do we use? Let's get one of these telepathy oracle cards here that speak about unions. They're very slippery though. Spirit. Your spirit is about to be sublimated. I don't know what that means. Sublime. Marriage. Oh, fell over the Four of Wands, which is the divine union. The marriage of souls is the union of two divine opponents. Okay, so if you are manifesting the external person, a love, it's going to be one that is till death do you part, forever, whether you are a marriage person or not. I mean, a lot of people, they're like, no, never, never, never. And then, they meet their true love and they're like, well, I totally would because there's nobody else, right? It's all you. Okay. So yeah, your spirit is about to be sublimated. Okay. And I feel like this is what you're being patient for. This is what's coming in. Something. And then we have honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationships become stronger. Perfect. And synchronicity. Divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchrony. Synchrony? Is that? Look at that tree. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. That is a 10 of Pentacles kind of a tree right here. Right? Look at how long it would have taken for that tree to get to that point. Long, long lasting. Lifetimes, even. So, a lot of these divine unions, they're souls that are coming together who have been souls connected through lifetimes, like major stuff. Okay. And yeah, synchronicities, man, baby, cray. And telepathy. Yes, you could also have a telepathic connection. So if this is another person, there could be some sort of telepathic thing going on, like you're intuiting them already, right? And this is why you need to connect with your intuition and your inner on how this applies to you. Telepathy indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true light, true love, and the universe will help you recognize signs and miracles with your recognition. So this is your ability to recognize the synchronicities and be able to follow them towards where you want to go, where you want to get to. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get a kitty card, see if the kitty confirmations want to come out and confirm anything for us. Yeah. Mischief wants to come out, cause a little mischief. And so does courage. So, Mischief, meet Jasper. He is a playful little trickster known to pounce on toes while you're sleeping and possibly tiptoe across your computer while you were trying to work. There is a twinkle of mischief in his eyes that you can't help but love. He reminds us not to take things too seriously. Sometimes the biggest disasters can seem funny when you look at them through Jasper's eyes. He is lighthearted. He has laughter, giggles, and sighs. And yes, he really did need to steal a little sip out of your drink when you were looking the other way. So, there could be this playful, mischievous energy um, in you or your person here. And, this is the kind of joyful, playful, fun times that are on way to you. Okay. Encourage. Meet Alice. She is small but brave, jumping headfirst down the rabbit hole. Although the unknown may seem scary and fraught with danger, we should also always hold faith in the beautiful possibilities and discoveries awaiting us. True courage is listening to our intuition and moving in the direction of our heart's deepest yearning. Even when we are afraid and want to turn back to our comfortable, familiar world, trust yourself enough to take that leap and always remember no matter where you land, the ride will be strange, magnificent, and oh so worth it. So, this to me is the Fool card, right? The trusting in your intuition and your heart and moving forward um, with joyfully. Okay, this is that choosing the pathway and committing to it also. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You saw it. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead and close the reading out. And I want to extend my love and gratitude to you if you've made it this far. You've got some major gorgeous things coming your way here, and be ready for it and allow it. Take your time, check in with your heart, with yourself, and take risks. Be courageous because the universe has some major things in store for you. Okay, and so become or be one who can receive it with gratitude. Okay, get ready to ripple because I feel like you're going to be rippling like nobody's been rippling or like you haven't rippled before. And it's going to feel weird, but it's okay. We're meant to ripple. Okay. All right. My ripplers, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. The world appreciates you and your ripplingness. And here, this is the, it seems relevant here as well. Okay. Take care and whatever you're doing, make it awesome. Choose it awesome and be continually your beautiful, awesome self. Thank you. Love you. Okay, bye.